Good morning, Dre Day. Good morning, CDP. Good morning, 420 Virgo. I hope you all are doing well. We got a few things to talk about today. You all, I am back, but I'm telling you, it gets draining talking about this high school stuff sometimes. It really does. But I am back. So in the news today, you all, please keep Savannah Guthrie and her family in prayer. Her 84-year-old mom has been kidnapped. What really bothers me is that her mom needs her medicine, and you know that lady may not live. She has a pacemaker. She has blood pressure medicine. There's a lot of things. What's up, Catherine? What's up, Miss Sugar Plum? Um, and I think Savannah is a very uh, visible person. She's a public persona. Her mom has been on television with her. Uh, Everybody knows that Savannah dotes and loves on her mom. So whoever did this, I truly believe that they knew how Savannah Guthrie felt about her mother, and I just hope that that lady gets back safely. I think it would be a tragedy if anything happened to that lady, and and I think it's going to start being a trend. I think people are going to start doing this. So I think we got to be careful with this. So prayers out to the Guthrie family, and I hope that that woman's mom is found. Also, too, I want to talk about the Epstein situation. Um, the victims are being put out there, and they are hiding these rich and famous men, even though some have been exposed. So Bill Gates said that he felt terrible. He didn't want to be with Jeffrey Epstein. It was about his philanthropy. But then his wife Melinda comes on and say, "I'm glad I don't have nothing to do with it. Some of that shit broke our marriage up." Oh, okay, what Melinda? Ooh. Melinda done got that money, and Melinda is talking. So Melinda knows more than Bill is putting on to, because Bill was on Epstein Island, and Melinda said that yeah, this was a dark time during our marriage, and she said she's so glad that she's far away from this mess. So this is Bill Gates' ex-wife, Melinda Gates. Let y'all know that. Then you have a prominent guy, I think, in the banking industry who just stepped down because um, you know, he's been in the FC files, and Prince Philip is in a world of, maybe them pictures of Prince Philip over that girl is just, it's incriminating. I am tired of these wealthy people being able to get covered. Now, people who are not wealthy don't get this kind of protection. And if this is America, and if justice is equal, then make justice equal. Make justice equal. What's up, Official King Payne? I need to talk to you, Official King Payne. I need you to click the link if you can. I got questions about this show, and I want to know what destroyed this show and why you decided to go another way, Official King Payne. I don't know if you got time, but yeah, but this Epstein thing, I'm tired of them hiding. They're hiding something from us. Trump knows that he is in that Epstein file. They are redacting a lot of stuff with his name in it, but a lot of people are quitting their jobs, leaving these posts because of this Epstein file. And the people have a right to know. The victims have their right. They have their right in their day in court. So I want them to stop playing around and start asking serious questions and stop trying to hide the indiscretion of these powerful men. So, King Payne, if you have time, could you please click the link? If not, I understand. I understand. But I do have questions about this show. And, yeah. And I want to say something. But anyway, shout out to Official King Payne. I don't know if he's coming up or not, but the link is there for him. So that's what I do want to talk about. Now, if you look at the topic today, I stand with Hood Table. Now, it has come to my attention that Hood Table had to take some drastic steps because somebody wanted to play her content and she had to flag that channel. I'm going to say this. Goosey, you don't have the right to pay people's stuff. That is not a review. You have to ask permission to use people's creative property, their intellectual and creative property. You don't have the right just to take it and use it. Even AP has agreements with the major networks that they got to either pay or have an agreement before you start using their stuff. In the hood, let me tell y'all something about these people. You hate on Goosey. But stop using people's stuff without their permission. Now, a lot of people get away with me because if it doesn't show up on the automatic list, then you get away with it. I don't have time to be chasing stuff like that. But for the people where it means something, you don't. And whether she has 2 people in her room or 5,000 people in her room, you don't have the right to use her stuff. Now this came up before, and somebody was like, "Well, I know, no, you never have the right to use people's stuff. Why do you think that I don't play people's stuff on my channel, even if they give me permission? Because they can change their mind at any time and strike your shit. I don't trust these people enough. Even if I'm good with you today, I am not going to play your stuff. Even if you say, yes, you can do it. Because you can change your mind and strike my stuff. It's just that simple. And so, Goosey plays people's stuff and talks about it and said that he didn't give a damn if y'all strike the stuff. So I guess Hood Table said, today is your day. Ain't no reason to get mad at Hood Table. Because again, when you are that brazen to play somebody's stuff and say, what you gonna do about it? Well, she done did something about it. And I hope more people start striking because you don't have the right to take people's property and play it without their permission. And what bothers me is beef sector stuff, but you feel you from another sector. And Hood Table said, you don't support me. She said, you don't shout me out. You ain't give me no cash out. You ain't give me no super chat. And then all of a sudden, you just gonna Watusi your ass over here and take my stuff without my permission and use it and think that's okay? And it's not okay. And I'm glad, and I stand with Good Table on that. Let me say this: she is 100% in her right to do what she did. Goosey, you need to ask people permission to use their likeness and their show. You cannot go and use people's stuff and think it's okay. Nobody ain't hating on your show, but your show puts you at a community guideline risk. And if you decide to have a show like that, then this is the risk you're going to take. And so, guess what? You got struck. Now, shout out to the Hood Table. I stand with the Hood Table. I go and watch the Hood Table. The Hood Table sure do know how to make some cakes. Shout out because she can make some cakes. Yes. Now, let me say this. These people, those people, again, they really do not like these sector people. I started in the beef sector. It was the perfect storm. And the beef sector is a phobia, a collection of many people, just like in life. The beef sector is still here. It's the reason why people want to be beef sector. Let me tell you something what the original beef sector was. Gay, lesbian, and straight women with a smattering, a sprinkling of straight men. Most of the content creators in the beef sector were gay men, lesbian women, and straight women, with a small contingent of William McCarthy was probably about the straightest man with Uncle Claude. Now, Uncle Claude is not a major content creator in the beef sector. He is known. Okay? So, when you say you connected, then that's what the beef sector was. And it's so unfortunate that the missionaries who were not sent but went. What you say, Jay? They were not sent but went. Brought these people over here and pretty much dumbed down the beef sector. We were fine. The people who were here, we were good. Then you go get these folks, and I'm going to tell it. And I don't care how much you all say. This is what I saw. This is what I saw. I saw these people go to these other places, bringing these people over here because they thought they was going to stir it up. They was going to shake things up in the beef sector. And again, who did they attack first? Gay men. I don't give a damn what you say. That's what they did. That's what they did. They gave people a whole dossier on the beef sector. Who's who? They tore up their own sector. unfortunate. And so when these people start attacking the kids, the girls thought it was funny. Now, they thought they was getting two for the price of one. Y'all attacking these gay men over here because they reading us down, okay? They are reading and throwing shade at the girls down. And these are straight men, and we feeling some kind of way because they done talk to us pretty. They done talk to us pretty. So we like them. Now look what happened. Those same men done turned on y'all, done made y'all look like a fool. Now, Brianna, you ain't never wanted to leave the beef sector when some gay men were reading your ass. But, baby, this man got into your soul. This man got into your panties. And, baby, you embarrassed. See, that's what they do to you. That's what they do to you. But now you embarrassed. And you talking about, I'm going to leave. But you were a missionary. You went on over there and got him, didn't you? See what they do to you? Now you want to say, well, I'm going to stick with beef sector. Well, that's why we've been sticking with beef sector. We already had a way to vet people. But, oh, no, you going to go to Timbuktu, and you going to go to Nepal. You going to go to all the foreign lands because they made you feel pretty, and they was attacking these gays. And then wind up that half of them gay. Ain't that something? Half of them gay. And their track record with women is appalling. How many divorces? God brought them over here. Now look what they're doing. That man used you. He played with you. He got recordings of you. It's a mess. And I just think it's very interesting. Now, we want to be pro-beef sex child by. That's why I tell people it ain't no friends on YouTube, ain't in no alliance. No, I don't dislike Goosey. I see what Goosey is doing. Y'all, let me tell you something. I'm Gen X. We done thought about this thing. Goosey, Binerdy, Talent, and Ghetto, they have an agenda. They had an agenda when they came over here. So again, I'm looking at it, and all I can say is Goosey said he was gonna use people's stuff, and he don't give a damn. So I guess Hood Table don't give a damn either. And she struck his face, which she should do. Let me tell you something. It's not whether I like Goosey or not. Leave people shit alone. If you did not ask permission to use it, don't use their property. You don't go use somebody's lawnmower without saying, hey, can I use your lawnmower? Because if you use the lawnmower without asking, it's stealing. And I don't care if you're going to bring it back. It's stealing. And I stand with Hood Table. People already attacking Hood Table, talking about she ain't had nothing but two people. I don't care if she ain't had nothing but a mama sitting there looking at it. It's her property. Leave people shit alone. Now, if you like Goosey, tell Goosey to start asking and getting permission to use people's property or find another way to do his review or his recap. It ain't about liking anybody. It's about community guidelines and people's rights. And when you infringe on people's rights, this is what happens. So you can like the man until he blue. That's all I'm saying. Well, if Goosey want to take that title, let him take that title. That don't bother me. He's only king if you allow him. I'm not a part of that kingdom. I don't care if you know her or not. I know her. I know her. Leave people shit alone. So all I'm gonna say is Goosey used the hood tables, intellectual property. The hood table struck his ass. Ain't no need to be mad at her. She was well within her rights to strike him. Stop using people's shit. All you gotta do is ask for permission. And I'm with you, hood table. These people don't ask you. They just go take your shit. Okay? They don't support you. They don't come to your the picnic. Baby, all they wanna do is come to the repast. They don't wanna come to the funeral. They don't come to the wake. They don't bring no flowers. But they don't go to the grave site. But then the first thing they eat chicken and macaroni and cheese and macaroni salad down at the repast. Ain't seen them once at the funeral. Ain't seen them at the repast. Ain't seen them at the burial. Ain't seen them at the wake. But here they come to the repast because it's free food. No ma'am. No ma'am. Ha! It is a warning, and I hope he realized that you can't use people's shit. You don't like Goosey. It ain't about liking Goosey. It's about doing what's right. And when Goosey tells people he don't give a damn about how they feel and he gonna use their shit, okay. Hey, it's a business. So all I'm gonna say is, yeah, Goosey messy. Goosey start shit. Goosey is like our resident stump down. Child, stump down be lying. Oh my God. Now, what I did say about Dovey is Dovey will lie. But baby, when I tell you Stump Down added his thing about her son, baby, I ain't mentioned her son. Again, Stump Down be lying. And y'all gotta be very careful. Cause he said he low down. He said he dirty. He said he don't give a damn. So all I'm gonna say is he's a liar. I hate to say this, but he extends and embellishes the truth. It's humorous, but I'm just letting you know, baby, you got to take that with a grain of salt because yes, I've said some things about Dovey because Dovey was trying to stir it up between Room Shaker and Lady Nika, and I called her Dovey Matlock, and I said, y'all, let's not forget what Dovey has done. But nobody ain't mentioned nothing about her son because really Stump Down don't like you, Dovey. And Stump Down think you stink. And Stump Down think you are a scourge to society. So because I said a little something, he just wanted to put his stank on it. But that's how he really feels about you, Dovey. So I think you better really listen to the clip before you go off of him. Because baby, that hoe be lying. Let me say this. I Goosey is intelligent, but Goosey is a millennial. He may be a Gen Z, and maybe they don't. I'm gonna leave it right there. See, let me tell you something. Goosey is good when the getting is good, but when somebody pop Goosey, Goosey panics. Goosey doesn't know how to deal with real confrontation. And when the chips fall, see, I would want to have a Goosey in a serious situation because Goosey be ready to end it all because he think he's so brilliant. But then when things go awry, Goosey don't handle failure well. Goosey don't handle losing well, and I can see him spazzing out. I can see him spazzing out. Goosey is also socially awkward. So I'm gonna move right along. But these people got so much going on. But like I said, I don't have a problem with Goosey. Really, I don't. What I have a problem with is you cannot use people's stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. These people, if you're gonna use it, you need to ask. And the hood table had every right to do what she felt in her means to do. And that's real. Let me tell y'all something about Gen X. Gen X is used to disappointment. Gen X seen parents get laid off. Okay? We seen that. Gen X don't trust corporations. We trust meaningful relationships. Even though Gen X are even though we are dependent, we know how to share. We know how to connect with people. Gen X had to go outside and play. Gen X drank out the little nasty piece of water hose. Okay? Gen X parents didn't know where we were half the time. Long as we got home before them lights came on. Baby, we was all in the woods. Baby, we was all riding our bikes all downtown. Mama didn't know where we were because we were Gen X. We ain't afraid of shit. Oh, they called your job. Oh, okay. I got another one. I got four, by the way. And the one you just called, that was just the, look, that was just the contract to give. Because Gen X done thought about it all the way down the line. 1965, 1980. 1965, 1980. Baby, Gen X, baby, we are courageous. We used to do, baby, our parents was not robo parents. We did not have helicopter parents. Baby, Gen X is, let me tell you something, don't fuck with Gen X. We are a sarcastic generation. Baby, we are sarcastic as hell, okay? And don't give a damn because we Gen X. Fridge now, I don't care what people got to say about my fashions. I can tell you one thing, they clean. I can tell you one thing, they clean. Let me tell you something. At this particular point, my heart goes out to Ness because I think it's sad when someone is being terminated from a job. It's one thing if you quit, but it's another thing when you just let go. And I feel sorry for her. I hope she gets a job, and I hope she start working on her degree so she don't feel self-conscious in the company of people who have them. Girl, I'm so done with it. And again, these people have bigger issues. I don't watch that hoe. I wish that hoe the best. Okay? I wish that hoe find something that's gonna suit her. And that's all I gotta say. I just don't have no feelings towards that hoe. And the sad part about it is she's smart. She's not a dumb hoe. She's a very intelligent, articulate hoe. But people want to walk in things and they think things come easy. But for the most part, people gonna go with the degree every time. That's why education is important to black people. Your talent ain't enough. And then, oh Lord, it's so much, but I'm not gonna unpack that today. I wish her the best. I wish her the best. And that's the real. I wish her the best. I wish her the best. I hope she finds something quickly so she can maintain her lavish lifestyle that she had as an executive. That girl could get a degree in basket weaving. Folks don't care what your degree is, long as you finish them 4 years. Girl, bye. So I don't know what's going on, but my heart goes out to her. I hope she finds something quickly, because Seattle ain't cheap. Okay? Seattle ain't no cheap city. One thing I will give Seattle is its diversity. So because of that, she may be able to find something. Girl, her old job was walking them streets in that boarding house. She worked hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. Okay? Her old job was putting them jelly jars, putting them label on them jelly jars for room and board. Can I say something? You can't talk about nobody when you work for your room and you work for your board. Her wouldn't get no pay. Okay, the church was using her as a tax write-off. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Uh-uh. Where they do that at? Girl, I still work for Uber. I work for Lyft. And then I do a little part-time at QT. Girl, just what they said, I'm driving Uber. That's why I'm in the car all the time. That's why I'm in the car all the time. I be doing stuff for Lyft. That's why I'm in the car all the time. Okay? Girl, that's it. I work for Uber and Lyft and QT. Part then. I don't have no man. My man went back with his wife. Yep. Yep. What y'all say? What y'all say? I'm a lonely old man and my face keep on creasing. Hmm. Yep. I'm okay with that. Let me tell y'all something. Whatever y'all say, I'm not here to prove shit to nobody. I'm here to do my show. And you hoes be letting people penetrate you, trying to show shit. Not one nary thing. I don't have shit. I'm poor as hell. I can only afford Coach bags. Girl, I can't afford nothing else. I can't get no Hermes. None of that. I can't, baby. I'm broke as hell. Whatever they say. people say about you. Let them go on with that narrative because I guess it does something for them. I guess it feeds them to say like, you ain't shit, and if you don't think I'm shit, then I'm not shit, and that's how I feel. Now I know who I am, but if it makes you feel better in the morning and if it helps you get through the day, then I'm gonna help you get through the day. Now I am not rejoicing because that lady done lost her job. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, what's that man's name? Baby, I'm a beggar and I'm scamming. Oh my God, I beg every day. I just laugh. I just laugh because it's funny to me. Who is SB passing away? Who is SB passing away? I know y'all lying to me. Stop, 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 stop. Let me tell you something. I know who is SB. Which SB you talking about? Sean Bradley ain't dead. I know you lying to me. I know Sean Bradley ain't dead. Y'all stop lying. Now, y'all, let me tell you something now. What? Okay, if Sean Bradley is dead, I need the obituary. If Sean Bradley is dead, somebody would have called me. I know y'all is lying. Stop lying, baby. Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. Let me tell you something. I hope I don't have to go somewhere for a week and can't come on because then I'll be dead next. Somebody said Sean Bradley was live, right? But girl, stop. Beasley passed away. Sean Bradley ain't passed away. Somebody said Sean Bradley was on yesterday. Y'all is some lying hoes. I'm telling you, lying hoes. Putting death on people who ain't even dead. I can't deal with y'all. I can't deal with y'all. When he died, how he died, where he died. Did he die at home? Did he die at the hospital? Did he die at work? Was he in Bali? How he died? Did he die of pancreatitis? How he died? Ooh, y'all some lying wonders. Y'all some lying wonders. Is it this dry on the YouTube streets that now y'all gotta be lying on past content creators? Child, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Foolery. Just plain foolery. Anyway, let's move right along. Baby, I know they lying. I know. Let me tell you something. If Sean Bradley would have died, I would have got phone calls. Okay, baby, let me tell you something. If Sean Bradley died, they would have had that obituary. Okay, baby, they would have had that newspaper clipping right in that email box. Baby, that man ain't died. Now y'all may not realize this, but I do get information. Now I'm gonna tell you, I had to block a few people because again, I can find out stuff about me. But baby, when you send me some stuff, like when somebody told me Yusuf had that bond and he was getting out, baby, somebody emailed me that. When there is something pertinent that I need to know, oh, the people who know what I need, they know. They know. They know. Okay. But anyway, Sean Bradley, they here. Come on, please. Y'all need to stop that line. Good morning. Good morning. So it is Black History Month, you all. And I ask yourself, what is your history? What is your Black history? What is your crowning achievement? How have you been in a situation that seemed challenging, but how did you get out of it? Because that's some history as well. Our people have had struggle, but they have always come through resiliently. How have you done that? What is your black history? And so I just throw that out there today because it is Black History Month, and I'm just reading about Black history. And Black history is 365 for me. But since we have a designated month, I really focus in on that. Now, for instance, you said SB. You didn't. What's his name? Sean Beasley. It's Sean Beasley. Okay, now ho, go sit down somewhere. Y'all some line wonders. Is that Prince of Sheba? What's up, Prince of Sheba? What you going through? How you doing? Are you still holding on? You ain't touching no men. You ain't kissing no men. You ain't gay no more. How's that working for you? Do you have a little struggle every once in a while? You want to go to a little club or something? How you doing? How you doing? Because you is the poster child of I ain't gay no more. Okay? I will love a women. I will not carry no purse. I will not wear no more makeup. Women. Let me stop, Queen. Let me stop. Let me stop. But baby, that's Andrew Caldwell. That was Andrew Caldwell. Okay? I am delivered. I ain't gay no more. Ooh, that Andrew Caldwell thing get me every time. But anyway, um, baby, that was Andrew's. Baby, that was his defining moment right there. I hope he's doing okay. See, let me tell you something. The Andrew Caldwells of the world, they get that fame and that thing go to their head, and they get that attention, and they do things, and it gets to be pathetic, and then they fade right on out. I don't know what that man doing. Like that boy Shamar, they call him S Man. Maybe that Shamar was something else. Now I'm gonna tell you who is a real star, and God rest his soul with that Rolling Ray, Judge Taller. Okay, you still not that girl. Baby, Rolling Ray was something else. Now I tell you, I love me some Rolling Ray. Now that Andrew Caldwell, them words, he be tearing them words up, and Shamar, you got because you know, you knew Andrew Caldwell and Shamar was a little touched, and you know, people were exploiting them. But that Rolling Ray, baby, she knew she was in that wheelchair. But baby, Rolling Ray knew who Rolling Ray was. Baby, Rolling Ray will tell you you're still not that girl. Baby, Bobby Light, he thought he was the shit. Baby, Rolling Ray brought him down. Okay. Do you think Charles is really gay? I'm so tired of Charles and Netta. Let me tell y'all something. Charles and Netta would have been just fine on YouTube. But when you let other people get into it, then other people dictate how you should be. And I think that's what hurt Netta and Charles. I didn't know if Netta was a man or woman at first. I'm like, what? And then, yeah. And again, these people are being scrutinized. They don't know nothing about fame. So when they start getting this hate mail and people start getting in their DMs and all that stuff, they don't know how to handle that. Same X. Little Nas X did not know that the industry was going to eat him up and spit him out. What's up, the man? Look at Lil Nas X now. I think Chance the Rapper was very smart about his meteoric rise. I think T.S. Madison is smart because T.S. Madison knew the game. Let me tell you something. When you in adult entertainment, baby, you know the game. You know the game. You know the game. You know the game. I think Tabitha did well, but now I don't watch Tabitha anymore. I watch Tabitha religiously on YouTube, but yeah. Who else I don't watch anymore that I used to watch? Shuler King. Let me tell you something now. Shuler King is a good comedian. Shout out to Shuler King. He used the internet to his advantage. I hope the other care, but I don't know if he's a comedian. The brother the albino brother who is a funeral director in Louisiana. He has good commentary, but Shuler King was funny. Now I saw Shuler King, and he was funny. Who else did internet transition and did pretty well? It's a few people. It's a few people. Like I don't watch Funky Dineva anymore. Let me tell y'all something. Funky Dineva's earlier stuff, my hair is laid like, baby, that shit was funny. But I understand that he did not want to be typecast. And I get it. I get it. So Kev on stage, Kev on stage with his brother, God rest his brother's soul. It was funny. I do see Kev on stage in a lot of commercials now, and that is good. Kev on stage. Now let me tell you who's funny though. That Lexi, that Lexi with Mother Walker and her cousins. Lexi is funny. Oh, Lexi is funny. I love Lexi. Lexi is funny. I like Lexi. She's funny. I like her. Her character's funny. So I like her. Let me say this. Not Carlton Banks or Chancey. Now, not Carlton Banks. Don't let them change you because you are good on your own. Baby, how you do them commercials for people, don't let them change you because you got it. You got infection. You got infection. Your characters, Bun and Squint and Mary and first, second, third, fourth lady, Pastor, Demetrius. Baby, your stuff is funny. I can see networks trying to change you. And network and man will make you unfunny because they will put you in a typecast. So instead of letting you go and do what you want to do, they will try to typecast. My thing is this. If you know you got talent, let the talent be the talent. That's why I like Dave Chappelle at the beginning, because Dave Chappelle's show was what he wanted to do. But again, the man is always trying to put his hand in it because he wants to make it something else. Now, Chancey, I like his stuff too, because his stuff is very churchy. And I don't think Chancey and not Carlton Banks, I think they do the same thing, but I don't know. They're different, and his characters are good. I think Carlton Banks has a better better lines and but I do think Chancey has good character development as well. I think they're both good. No, no, I'm very particular who cooks. No, y'all, when you get older, you don't eat everybody's food, and then you get real critical. But let me tell you something. Now, I'm from the South, and we don't never want to sit next to no kitchen, right? But so I went to a restaurant at the Domain, and baby, I sat right next to that kitchen because it's an open kitchen, and you can see how people cook, and I felt good about what the cooks were doing. Baby, Maddie J, when I tell you Maddie J is everything. Healthonomics. She said healthology. She said healthonomics. Baby, I love me some Maddie J. Maddie J is funny as hell. Now, Charlene ain't been bringing nothing up. I love Miss Charlene too. But I love me some Maddie J. Maddie J show that little knife she have, baby, I be hollering. Maddie J gonna be on Joy Reid. Okay. Now I like that lady who's like, oh, for real? Oh, yeah. The one, I can't think of her name, but she always be like, for real though, that's what you do. I like her too. So it's a couple of people I do like on YouTube. But let me say this. Once they go mainstream, it changes. And they don't become funny anymore. Baby, the Space Coast is very beautiful. That's home. That's home. My next cruise is gonna be out of Port Canaveral because I know people who work at the port. So yeah, Sherry Shepherd show is gone, y'all. It's gonna be gone. Baby, Maddie J and Herman. She said Herman said he had his San Francisco voice. She said, I have an Al Cap. He said, I have an Al Pacino. So it was supposed to be a cappuccino. He said an Al Pacino. Baby. Maddie J said the little girl just ran in the back. Baby, I love me some Maddie J. Maddie J be funny as hell. Well, I think Jennifer Hudson show should have been gone before Sherry Shepherd show. I just don't like Jennifer Hudson. After Dreamgirls, it was like, okay, because everything is hollering and screaming. Jennifer Hudson, all right. I'm not into these singers these days. What do y'all think about this Law Roach? Yeah, that's his name, Law Roach or something. He's the guy who be designing people, Zendaya and all of that. What y'all think about him now? Baby, he be having some bundles in his head though. I'm like, my God, how many bundles? You know who he looked like to me a little bit? He looked like what's that lady name who was on Housewives of Atlanta? Okay, his name is L.A. Roche. Is it Law Roach? My thing is, he looked like what's that lady who was on the Housewives? She got one. She got a peach boy. What was her name from Tampa? Not Cynthia Bailey. The one from Tampa. The one who used to steal and date the old men. What's her name? And she was Marlo, baby. Baby, with his hair long, he be looking like Marlo Hampton. Baby, that happy laid. That happy laid. But you know, it is what it is. To me, these Hollywood people have money, but they are always on edge because their money is controlled by people who can say that you're in or you're out. to say that you're in or out. And like everybody in LA is beholden to somebody. And your career move is based on what people like or not like. So it's really interesting. Now, I saw the new trailer for the Devil Wear Prada 2, and I'm looking forward to that. Let me tell you something. The Devil Wears Prada, that movie says a lot. Do you hear me? So the Devil Wear Prada 2 is coming out. I'm ready for that. Marlo is from St. Petersburg. Okay. But the LA Roche or La Roche, whatever his name is, he's an interesting character. He's an interesting character. So yeah, interesting character. Now is Brian in the room? Because Brian, you wanted to say something. You had something to say. Well, not only is Sherry leaving, but Kelly Clarkson is leaving. And can I say her show was okay? I mean, these talk shows are just a mess. You know. Well, I don't know if Ron want to talk about stuff, baby. Let me tell you something. I don't know if he want to talk about stuff. I don't know, but I will give a shout out to Brian for continuing his education. Um, Princess Sheba, what do you know about Drexel University? Because I got some information from Drexel. I know about Temple, but what do you know about Drexel? Okay, okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. Oh Lord, well y'all, it's a lot going on, but not a lot going on. Um, so my biggest thing today, if you looked at the title, is I stand with Hood Table. I think Hood Table had every right to strike Goosey. It's not if I like Goosey or don't like Goosey. It's the matter of don't use people's uh, information or property. Yeah, I've been to the Liquor Center in at Temple. Now I know that Swarthmore and Bryn Mawr are excellent liberal arts schools. I would love to live in the suburbs where Bryn Mawr and Swarthmore are because maybe them neighborhoods are everything. Okay, Catherine. Okay, Catherine. We got all these Philadelphia people in here. Okay, Catherine. Well, Libra, that's what I'm saying. And he gets it, but you done mess with the wrong person. That lady wasn't playing, and Hood Table has every right. And again, I'm not mad at Hood Table. Stop using people's stuff as people. No, baby. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. University of Pennsylvania and Penn State are not the same. They are not the same. U of P is a Ivy League. That's all I'm gonna say. No slight to Penn State. Just because you got good. sports programs, baby, UP is not Penn State. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Never confuse the two. Okay, UP is Ivy League. Never confuse the two. What did somebody say? I don't have a problem with binary. I just know what binary is about, and I just keep things business. And I look at business, and I look at who's coming to take business away. I look at people to see what's going on, and what I see now are people who really didn't make it big in their sector, but let me put it this way. It is like the settlers in the United States. The Pilgrims were facing religious opposition in England, and England wanted to explore the New World. Wealthy people are never going to send their people. Wealthy people are never going to go out and explore. They're going to send other people. So what they did in England was send those people who were not looked upon or liked. They sent them out to the New World. And people who were nothing literally became millionaires and wealthy. So I see some of those people in those other sectors, they wouldn't turn it in their sector at all. But they come over here and they reaping the major benefits, the opportunities. And I'm not mad at that because you can't tell people who to watch or not, but I see them. I see them clearly. And the interest of the beef sector is really not their interest. It's just what they can get off the beef sector. That's it. Penn State is a good school, but it ain't University of Penn. Okay, it ain't the University of Penn. Okay, I ain't mad at Penn State, but it ain't you. It's not U of P. Yeah, y'all forgot when Ghetto and MBK came over here talking about something I would be good for their show. Or they were acting like I was the talent, and they were coming over here trying to tout themselves as we got it going on. I remember that. Yeah, Captain, they both good schools, but if I had to choose out of the two, I'm gonna choose U of P. I'm choosing the University of Pennsylvania. I'm not denying that Penn State is a good school. It is. But if I had to choose between UP and Penn State, I'm going to U of P. Now, if I wanted to play football or play basketball, I might consider Penn State. I'm just saying, that's my personal opinion. Can y'all, let me say this. I'm not trying to grow like that. I'm just trying to do my show. I'm just trying to do my show. These people are trying to grow because they don't. Let me say this, y'all. Let me say this. When you got shit popping outside of YouTube, YouTube is just a hobby. And if something happens, great. But I'm not looking for YouTube to take care of my needs. That's all I'm saying. So that's all I'm saying. Some people want to be famous. I would rather have the fortune over the fame. I would rather have the fortune over the fame. I can have fortune and still be obscure. I can still have fortune and keep quiet and be able to go to the mall, be able to walk around without being attacked. But fame, look at these famous people who are famous now, they're living on the street. Now, I'm going to tell you something that was really deep. Um, the young man who played on Moesha, who had the high voice, and then he played on Michael Jackson's story. And then you look at Carl Payne, who played on Martin. Those men are working serious jobs now. And people trying to make them less than because they working jobs. But them jokers ain't homeless and they ain't on drugs. And so, yeah, but yeah, some people don't want that life. Shout out to Stacey Lattisaw. Stacey Lattisaw didn't ever want that. Her parents wanted it. And when Stacey Lattisaw got to a point where they're trying to make her overly sexy, Stacey Lattisaw said, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm finished. Because some people don't want that. And some people really want the fame. I don't want the fame. I want the fortune, but I don't want the fame. I don't want that fame. I want the fortune. Some people say I want both. I don't want both. I just want the fortune. You don't need to know me. As long as Jesus know me, that's all I'm as long as Jesus know me, that's all I'm concerned about. Hold on for a minute, y'all. We got somebody coming up because people scared to click my link, but that's all right. That's all right. Is this Stephen?
Hey, what's up, Pastor? What's up, Jay Wilson?
Hey, how you doing, Stephen? How you
I'm
doing?
I'm doing good. Good morning, everybody in the chat. Um, I was gonna ask you a messy question, but before you get into
Go
that,
ahead.
Penn State is known as a party school. That's kind of it still has a good reputation. You know what? It's solid, but it is known for being a party school. So, um, but um, but UPenn is the elite of universities. It is an elite powerhouse, and that is what it is.
It
So they're
is.
very
It's the
different in
Ivy
that.
League for Penn. It's an Ivy League of Penn. They are not focused on sports and stuff. They are focused on academics and research.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Penn State is big on sports.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you: is it true? Was Rodney asking to be well, they said they used the word begging to get unblocked because they said he got blocked over here, I guess.
Yeah. He's blocked over here.
Okay, because someone had mentioned something in the chat. I wasn't sure if it was true, so I just wanted to ask you directly. Now, what's going on with Brian?
I don't know. He wanted to come and talk to me about something, but I don't really know what's going on with that. So, but Brian is enrolled in school. Shout out to Brian. And I just hope
Mhm.
that he's focused on that. Love will come later. Get your little education now. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Um, yeah, that's what I'm saying with that. Have you been following that Castro Tommy thing? It is heartbreaking.
No, no, I didn't know that was still going on. What's going
Oh
on
my
with that?
God, it is going
I
on.
mean, I
So I
thought they
guess
weren't even supposed to be speaking to each other or whatever. So,
you're right, Stephen. They're not supposed to be speaking to each other. It turns out, I believe that Castro reached out to Tommy to let Tommy know what I don't know. I don't know how, but he was, hey Paulette, he was telling Tommy what he was gonna get as far as his sentence. And I'm like, well, don't
what?
they have somebody in Pulaski County that could have told Tommy? Why are you reaching out to Tommy to tell
Right.
him that? Don't they have people? And so Castro always want to tell people to leave him alone and all of this, but why are you reaching out to Tommy? And then my question to Tommy is, why don't you really have him blocked from all of your apparatus? Let me tell you something. If
That's a
somebody
good
sent my
point.
ass to jail, the last thing I want to do is speak to them.
That part.
And I mean, it's just like they are codependent. It's like they gotta have each other for content.
Well, it's like I don't know if it's just for content, but it definitely seems like they're not completely done with each other. But I don't know if they play it
And
up
this is
in
the
front of
thing.
everybody else for content that they're done with each other, but it doesn't seem like it because they're always reaching out to each other, you know?
And this is the thing, Stefan. They always claim that they can get another man, or they are always
Or
sleeping or
they
going
already
out with
did have
another
another
man.
man. Yeah.
So my thing is this: why can't you keep them? And why are you all still around each other? If you can do that, then do it. That's what get me.
Right. Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, they talked about each
Pastor
other like
said, I think
adults.
that
So,
he's looking at time or probation, and the judge found out that he is in contact with him. He might give him more time, Pastor. That's why Tommy needs to be very careful. You know, he gets upset with me, Stephen, because I tell him, hey, man, you're going to go to jail if you don't stop playing with that boy. Leave him alone. Cut him. I
who,
mean,
Tommy gets upset?
yeah, because Castro will say something. Here comes Tommy. And
Right,
then what
right.
get me is he done called his grandmama. Can your grandmama get some rest? That lady got more time behind her than before her. And now she dealing with your mess. I know your grandmama want to rest. God dang. He was talking to his grandmama, and I know they be talking about him on the
Yeah,
phone.
he mentions them quite a bit. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Can your granny get some rest? And his granny sound like a sweet woman. She really do.
Oh, he had her on the live
Yes.
before?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Ain't that something?
Mm, uh,
See,
no
see, Gen
comment.
X don't be playing this stuff. Gen X is about their privacy. I mean, understandable, but yeah. So it's a lot. So what do you think about this Lolo and Lemon thing? Do you think Lolo was wrong, or do you think because I think Lolo did what she needed to do? Lolo said, "We ain't really friends. I'm just getting paid, and I'm playing the actor who is your friend." What do you think about that?
That is one way to put it. That is one way to put it. You said I was not really your friend. I am acting the part of your friend. It's a difference. No, I do not think that Lolo is wrong. I think Lolo is in the right. I think Lolo was getting money and she got like $1,500 out of him. And it is what it is, and now that but Lemon made himself, he put himself in this situation. He kind of isolated himself, and um there are no more Lemonettes. They're all extinct. Like, this man had his own cheerleading squad of people called the Lemonettes and Lemonaires, and they don't exist because he's chased
Let me tell you something.
everyone
It
away,
takes.
used them up for content, and disrespected people that did not deserve it.
It
So it's
only
his
takes
own
a matter of
demise.
time, Stephen. And like I said, everybody want to be the king. Everybody want to be the queen. But heavy is the crown. Okay. And my thing is that when you know people don't have that, they go. They go. That's why I tell them something or nothing. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just here to do a show. I'm not here for that.
Right.
I'm not here for that. And I see that. And so
That's
um, it's funny that you bring that up because people get the big head not knowing that, baby, these people will leave you just as quick as they gravitated towards you. They will leave you. So now I guess Goosey is going to be the new king. Goosey, be careful what you let people call you.
good. Well,
Because,
good.
baby,
Goosey talking about he about to leave. So,
why Goosey about
so
to
I
leave?
don't know.
Why Goosey about to leave?
He said he gets bored of doing this after a few weeks or a couple months, and then he'll take off for a while. So he was talking about
Uh-huh.
leaving, but that was like 2 weeks ago that he said that. He's still here though.
Uh-huh. They
Hmm.
always leave. They
Yeah.
always leave. Now, sometimes I feel like that, but However, however, if something happens on this career, I, sometimes you gotta weigh the things up,
Does he
and
work?
I might.
I know
I don't
Goosey
know
works.
Goosey. I don't know if Goosey works. Yeah, I don't
Yeah, I
know if
don't know.
Goosey works with.
Yeah, he
I don't
spends a
know if
lot of
Goosey
time
works.
online, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he works,
Somebody
but
said Goosey
I,
is
I'm
only staying until the Vegas trip, and then he is getting to leave.
oh to
Okay,
cover that, right? Yeah, yeah. There's the Vegas
is it
trip.
gonna be a
Yeah.
Vegas trip?
But on Lemon's side, in terms of elimination, I think it's just going to be him. He's going to have a solo trip by himself if he even does go. If I was him, I wouldn't go. I think it would be very embarrassing the fact that you had a group of people that were supposed to go along with you, but you have since chased them all off with your bad attitude. It's just a bad look all the way around. So if I was Lemon, and I think almost, I wonder if he did this on purpose. Was this intentional for him to fall out with everybody so that he doesn't have to go to Vegas because he was bragging about that he's going to be the best looking person there. He's getting his teeth fixed. He's getting his eye fixed. He's getting all this stuff fixed. He's getting all these new clothes and stuff. And was this a ruse just to get out of the whole trip altogether so he don't have to show the people nothing? That's what I just wonder about that.
Mm, wow, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Now let me say this, Captain. I don't watch Envy. I like RNY TV. I'm just not an Envy fan, so I don't go over there. So I couldn't tell you.
I always forget to watch Envy. I keep forgetting that he's over there.
I don't watch them. So
Yeah, I
like I
like
said, I don't
RNY
have a
too, but I
problem with
keep forgetting
RNY
that he's
TV,
over there.
but I just don't. And you know what? I got a feeling that RNY, girl, keep it business. Keep it business. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep it business. Keep it business, because these jokers ain't shit. Keep it business. That's all. Keep it business. You keep it
I know
business.
Envy likes to troll, and he used my name in one of his titles to troll, and I kind of checked out from him after that. So
Yeah, keep it business with him. But anyway, it is what it is.
yeah, because
So
he likes a good old narrative to be out here. So
yeah, I mean, we see what happened with MU.
mm-hmm,
So and I don't know
exactly.
why these women think that I'm different. No. Okay, somebody thought they was different, and the next thing you know, it was
Especially there's people warning people, warning you and all this other
uh,
stuff.
I'll
There's
do
so many
anything.
warnings
Tell
and
me what
red
I need to
flags.
do. I'll do anything. Tell me what I need to do. Tell me what I need
Uh-uh.
to do.
You wrong for that.
Remember now. Well, no, you didn't hear that. It was, baby, you that was recorded.
No, I know that.
That
Wait,
man,
no.
that man
Wait,
didn't
are you
care nothing
talking
about
about?
her.
Are you talking about Bree's recording?
Yes, that man didn't care nothing about her.
Oh yeah, that's why I said. I said you. Yeah, you wrong for that. Repeat. Oh gosh, that is
But I mean, that's what these men do. They come to embarrass these people. Now I heard they trying to get Pizarro because she was yelling at her child.
Now let me say this.
Baby,
Can I just say something about the Bree situation, Jay Wilson?
uh,
Now at
uh,
first, I thought that Remix was just doing his little content thing. You know how people go back and forth on this. I didn't think it was anything that sinister. I just thought, he was, just being like messy, like sector style. But when I found out, I didn't find out until later in the day that he was trying to blackmail and extort her for $100, or he was going to do all that. Now that changed my perspective on the whole situation, and now I feel, I think that situation was kind of fucked up. I really
just
do. Like it
sinister,
was fucked
just
up.
diabolical. But you can't tell folk that. You can't tell these women that they in love. You can't tell them that. You can't tell them not a damn thing. You
Yeah,
can't tell them that.
that was going on for quite some time because I mean they were cool for a minute, so and we would have never known that they were talking like that heavy on the phone. So we would never known
Yeah,
because both of them
yeah.
supposed to be with someone else. Supposed to be with people.
Well,
So
see, that's the thing. So then, not only did he come for her, but he came for her current relationship, saying that she was reaching out to him as as late as last week,
Right.
complaining about her current relationship. And then came out to say that the man that she currently with, they ain't really together. She just
But he left.
called. Yeah. I'm like, damn.
Well, remember when we actually heard him in the background, and then Bree would not go live regularly? Like she was not using her channel very often, so she was like, you know, we could tell like she was actually like in a relationship because she kind of like, you know, use this, you know, put this on the back burner, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden she randomly pops up out of nowhere and is going live on the regular. So the
Yeah.
timeline does kind of make sense.
Okay, Stephen, you said the timeline kind of makes sense.
Yeah, because remember she disappeared for a little bit when we actually
Yeah.
heard Mr. Pettyville in the background talking and whatnot, and they were communicating and whatnot, and she kind of fell off from going live on her channel. Then all of a sudden, then she's back, and then she's on the regular, and then she's going live on a regular basis like she had always been, and we haven't heard him in the background since she's been back. So the timeline does make sense.
It does, and this is the thing. Stop trying to prove stuff to people. Maybe they done said my man done went back to his wife. Okay, it don't matter because again, I'm to the point where I don't have nothing to prove, Stephen. And I know I can
Right,
be
it's all
messy,
speculation. Right, it's all
but it's
speculation.
speculation. But I'm gonna let people spec.
Yeah, spec on.
Spec on. Spec on. So now, Stephen, is you dating? Because you's a nice looking man.
No, I'm celibate. No, why would I be dating when I'm
You
celibate?
celibate. You can
Yes,
be celibate and still date.
you can.
Yeah,
Never
I
heard of
mean,
that.
you can be so. I mean, I know a lot of Christian people say they ain't gonna hunch until they get married, but they still together. Don't forget now. I've been to Pentecostal churches. I done seen people date, and they according to them, they ain't have no sex until they got married.
Is Kojic considered Pentecostal?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
But I'm not
Okay.
only coach. I played for PAW and Apostolic churches too.
Oh, Kojic is yeah, that's a very DL yeah.
But I'm just saying, date people and not hurt. Because I've known people to do it, Stephen. So so you can't date because you know it's too tempting for you.
Too tempting. No, it's you know, it's I don't I don't have a desire to be with anybody. I have responsibility that I have to take care of. I have an echo for some reason. Hold on.
Oh, it's me. Hold on for a minute. It's me. It's me. Let me put it on my new setting. I got it on default. I need to put it on.
Yeah, the new setting's on the echo setting. Okay, now that echo's gone. But we were talking about something else just a moment ago, and I wanted to elaborate on what you were talking about. Oh yeah, the Lolo and Lemon thing. Now with that situation, now Lemon. I don't know if you've seen it, but Lemon is lying, saying that they say he's lying, saying that trying to put Lolo in some shit with Diva, saying that him and Lolo were fucking Diva up behind the scenes, and so now he's trying to drag Lolo
Lemon
in
trying to be
to
like
mess with
Goosey
Diva and
and
get her
start mess.
targeted.
He's trying to start mess. He's trying to start mess. But that's all right. But Steph, I just want to come back to what I was just saying. You can date people and not hunch, but you said you got other
back around. Me trying to
responsibilities.
deflect you, circling back around.
Huh? What?
No, go ahead. Say that again.
I said, but you can date people without being intimate with them like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because you act like you can't date nobody. You said, how does that work?
I'm dating the Lord right now, so.
Okay, then. All right. He meeting all your needs.
All my needs are met.
Okay, all your needs is met. Hallelujah.
Yeah, God gives me all right needs. Yeah.
All of them. Okay.
But now you mentioned Andrew Caldwell. You know the funniest, most favorite Andrew Caldwell live was when he went to that viewing of that mansion, and he was saying and pretending that house was his, and the people end up popping him that it was not like a house that was for sale, and it was a viewing.
I
Do you
remember
remember
that.
that?
But let me tell you something. Andrew is a stunt queen, and you just gotta love him. You just gotta, but
The stunts were good. Oh my God, they were good.
he does that. You gotta love him. So you
There
gotta
was a
love him.
channel called the Usher Board that would
Oh, I
follow him.
remember that.
Yeah, and they would pop him on all his stunts, but he kept flagging them, and he took the Usher Board down. And ever since he took the Usher Board down, I stopped watching him because I couldn't keep up with him anyway. So I didn't want to just watch his lives. I like watch people dragging him and stuff and popping him.
Hey, the real teacher, Tanisha J. But anyway, though, that's good that you dating the Lord. But I tell you what, now you ain't meant to live alone. So you gonna find somebody gonna come to you. You gonna,
I only got so many good years left, Jay Wilson. So this year I am planning some procedures because it's time for me to start doing maintenance.
What procedures?
Get me a nice liquid facelift, and yeah. So we're doing some things this year.
Okay, for procedures, they get mad because Daddy went and got some Dysport in his face, and oh baby, they act like I just did a whole, like I got a bionic face or something.
Liquid facelift is more. That's more than just some Botox. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I need to get cut. But some people do.
Liquid facelift isn't. You're not getting cut at all. It's not like an actual facelift. It's just injectables.
Oh, you said a liquid one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, liquid facelift. Yeah, it's just injectables. That's all it is.
Yeah. Okay, well, how old are you though? You act like you 76 or something.
I'm getting up there though, Jay Wilson. So I'm just doing my maintenance. I'm just doing proper maintenance. Like as a car gets miles on it, you gotta get the oil check. You gotta get the filter replaced. You gotta do things.
So how old are you though?
I'm 38.
Oh boy, please. Let me tell you something. Y'all shouldn't be doing nothing until y'all at least get 40 or maybe late 40s.
I am 50s. Just about 40. I'm pretty much 40. So I'm right there.
Oh, okay. Now I'm telling you something, baby. I don't know. Okay. Oh, well, look, I'm gonna say this to you all. If it makes you feel good, then do what you gotta do. If it makes you feel good.
I'm not gonna do anything like go overboard. First off, I'm going to the consultation, so I already have that that set. That's for February 12th. So I already got the consultation set, and we'll see what the plastic surgeon has to say. But I'm definitely not going to be like overdone or anything because, like you said, but I will be doing like regular maintenance going forward.
Yeah. I don't even tell people about mine no more. If you can see it, you can see it.
Did you do yours live, or you just tell them about it?
Oh, I told them. I ain't going, baby. They are doctor. Baby, these doxologists, baby, they'll dox everybody. I would have done that because see, I'm about that. I don't have a problem with that, but you can't do that with this group of people because these group of people are extremely different, and you can't do that.
What do you think they would do if they found out the doctor's information?
Well, I think they would dox the doctor. I think they'll do all of this stuff because again,
like try to read the reviews. Oh, he went to this.
They'll do that. Yeah, that's how they are.
Yeah,
that's how they are. So I wouldn't do that. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't do that. If it was a different audience, maybe, but not this audience. And the sad part about it is, I think a lot of people could benefit.
You could do maybe members only. Add that to maybe.
No, I wouldn't even do that because baby is evil all over the place.
Top tier member. Yeah, I do my stuff on top tier membership.
I'm about privacy now.
Yeah,
and I'm not with that. Like your situation.
Yeah.
I think you even bold to say something because these people act like, oh, look at these men, they having midlife crisis. No, nobody in no crisis. The crisis is when you see it and can't do shit about it. That's the crisis. But
no, that's that part right there.
But
I don't have any. Look, I talk more openly than a lot of some of these people. Like some of these people are actually pretending that they're 10 years younger than what they actually are. Chimples, we know you ain't 38, girl. Bye. But yeah,
I think it's funny. But my thing is,
but like I said, you have to have the consultation first, and then the doctor will recommend like what what's best for you, and what your goals are, and then that's what
Do
it
they
is.
have do they have
But
African
that's what I have
American?
in my mind. I mean, it might not go that far, but we'll
Do they
see.
have African American? To see, like I said, I went
Plastic
to it.
surgeon.
Yeah, I went
I
to.
think that would be only relevant if I was getting like a nose job or something, but I'm
Okay,
not. I'm just getting like, what I mean? I'm just getting some injectables. So I don't really see where, that would be
okay.
like
Well, even
important right
even
now
for
for me.
that, with me, I'm just glad that I had an African American who
Yeah.
is also he, because he's black, he deals with black faces,
Well,
and
my sister goes to this one, and she's been going for years. So that's the only reason
mhm.
why I'm going to this one. So I mean, I know somebody who's been there. So that's why. And
So
this
that's
one,
good.
he's not white. He's Asian.
Okay.
So
They'll set you up real good.
yeah, he's South Korean.
Oh, they'll set you up real good. You know, the Koreans are, baby, their beauty products and stuff.
Oh yeah, their products are they have some of the best products. The skincare
Yeah,
products
so
out there.
they'll set you up.
That snail, what is it called? That snail cream that they come out with.
So what I've been using a lot of is the Ordinary. They have a brand on Amazon called Ordinary. So if you need peptides are good for the skin.
Hmm.
Um, retinol is very good for the skin.
They
And
got
what,
stem. They got stuff with stem in it too. Yeah.
yeah, very good.
Hmm.
And also too, now, if you if you can deal with it, I would say get a Dr. pen. It's a micro needling pen.
Oh,
I,
with that derm pin. I know what you're talking about. It looks like a little roller.
but no, this is not a roller. It's actually, see, the roller does damage, whereas
Hmm.
the pen, it you just put it and it just put the needles there, so it can damage the skin to you know uh produce collagen. So
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about because that's what. And then it's probably not going to be even injectables either, but I definitely want to have whatever shot they have where it actually puts the what was the chemical that you just said that was good? It starts with the R, or the retinol. They
retinol.
inject the retinol right into your face, like right into your skin. That is what I want. I want that too.
Yeah,
But I
I
want
mean,
the retinol
like
injected.
I said,
Yeah,
everybody
I
is
don't want to
different.
just. I don't want to put lotion on my face. I want it injected right into my skin. So just inject me. Yeah, inject me all the way up.
Now, let me tell you what is really good too, and it has been proven to work. And I can't believe that Planet Fitness was smart enough to get it. Was the red light therapy? So, like today,
Mm,
I'm gonna be going to the Planet Fitness to go work out,
I
and then
heard
after
that
my
works
workout,
good. I haven't tried it
yes,
though, but I
they
heard it
have a
is good for
whole
muscle.
red light therapy for your skin and for your muscles, and blue light works for acne.
Sometimes with that lightning, Pastor, you do have to be careful in terms of how with darker complexions. Like we have, like some of that can damage our skin. So
You have to be
I'll just be
careful.
cautious of
You have
that.
to be careful, but my thing is you can't do it every day.
Right? Yeah.
And my thing is if you have hyperpigmentation, then you might want to think about doing that as well. I don't have hyperpigmentation, so
Yeah, I don't either. And I do get lighter during the summer. I mean, during the winter time. So I do go tanning during the winter months. So
see, now I don't play with that sun. I don't tan.
yeah,
Now see,
I tan
I
during the winter.
stay out the sun. It's really funny. I'm from Florida. I stay out of that sun. I do not play with sun. I don't.
They say that that causes a lot of aging is that sun damage, but I don't know. I feel like it's different in a tanning bed where it's actually in a controlled environment though. But I've been doing that since I was a teenager though, going tanning, and I look like I got started from my sister. My sister does the same thing, but she's a lot lighter than I am. But to keep the same complexion like year round, you go tanning during the wintertime.
I'm from Florida, and we always wore hats We were cutting some because I worked landscaping
Really?
when I was a teen, but we always wore long sleeve shirts and hats because again, it's good to get a little sun because the vitamin D, but to get a lot of it, it just let me tell you something. I done seen our counterparts,
Mm-hmm.
our tanner brothers and sisters, and they don't age well because that sun damage tears them up. So my thing is,
Are you
sunscreen.
talking about the melanin deficient folks?
Yeah, baby, it
Yeah,
tears
they
them
do
up.
that year long though, and for
Yeah,
like their
I don't play
like I'm
with
literally
the
talking about twice a month, just for a 3 month period. So I
okay.
understand where you're coming from, but I don't think it's to that extent. You know what I'm saying? And also, I have like a high degree of melanin already, so that's protecting me too. So,
Okay. Well, as long as you know. See, the red light, see now it's funny because
but
you were
that
talking about
also
that red
might be
light.
the reason why I'm also going to this surgeon too. So that
Yeah,
might play the, you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't, I don't do sun. I mean, and any dermatologist will tell you to stay out of it because it just doesn't do you well, even with the suntan lotion on. I mean, it ages people really bad. And I notice a lot of people who live in the Southwest,
Yeah.
like Arizona, and
Hmm.
they don't age well either. Not all, but a lot of people. So yeah. Oh,
Bonner, he lives in the Southwest, and I think he looks good for his age.
uh-huh.
You said, oh my God.
Hmm.
But speaking of that, somebody had mentioned, asked a question, a messy question about your melanin, saying that you were looking pale lately. So it's interesting that you mentioned that you avoid the sun at all costs.
And that may be it. Maybe some parts of my body are exposed to the sun more than others, and maybe that's it. But my thing is this: I shouldn't even be calling myself Florida Red at one point because people said you ain't dark. They said you dark, so I don't know why you calling yourself Florida Red. Baby, you can't win from losing. One minute you too dark to be called Florida Red. Now you call Florida Red. Now you say translucent. Which one is it gonna
Oh,
be? I just think it's
they be just
funny.
trolling people. They be
Hey,
just
Brian.
trolling.
Brian, do you want to
Yeah.
talk about what you want to talk about, Brian? We see that you here. I got
Oh,
time
Brian's
today.
here. Let me
Mm-hmm.
get
That's
down, see if he
all.
come up. Come on up, Brian.
Brian.
I'm stepping down, getting the chat
Let's see what
anyway.
he gonna do because he might not come up. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll wait for him. I'll wait for him.
Pastor, your brown skin. That's what I keep on telling people. There are differences with color variations. We so color struck, but black color is on a spectrum. You can be as
It is.
almost
Yeah.
near white and dark as a computer screen. So we come
Wait,
in
what?
various
What did you
shades.
just say?
Dark as a computer screen.
You can be near white and dark as a computer screen?
I said we're on a spectrum. So one part of the spectrum can be almost, white,
Oh,
near
okay. Yeah,
white.
I know what you.
And then
Okay,
the other
understand.
part of the spectrum, you can be as dark as a computer screen.
Right. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. I understand. You know, I had a conversation with someone, and they did not understand, and I don't know why, but I recommended that they talk to their elders, like in their family members. They didn't know that there was a whole society of fair-skinned Black people that got a lot of these organizations started, and like with the civil rights movement um, that the NAACP. I don't want to get too like intellectual over here, so I don't want to get all
Well,
into
why
it. But
can't
they
you?
didn't
Why
even
can't
know
you? It's
about
Black
like the Blue Vein
history.
Society and that stuff. They did not know about it. It
They
was so
had two
odd to me. I
different
was like, don't you talk to your grandparents or anything? You don't talk to them about that. You have to talk to your elders so you can learn like what's actually in your history. You'll never know this.
Baby, they had two different balls in Louisiana. They had the Zulu ball and then they had the other ball. And it was brown paper bag, not only to get in colleges and sororities and fraternities, but to even get in some of these balls in Louisiana. So the Zulu ball was pretty much for the dark skinned people, and the other balls for the light skinned people. So I'm
Right.
just saying, hey, it's
Hello.
Libra.
Hey, y'all. How you doing?
Hey, Dr. Creel,
What's going on?
what's going on, Creel?
I just wanted to tell. I wanted to piggyback on it real quick. Yeah, and that happened with slavery too when it came to working in house and out house. Remember, if you were darker in the
Mhm.
paper bag, you worked in the field. If you were lighter, you worked in the house.
And
Yeah.
usually the people who worked in the house was a product of the marriage between the slave owner.
And the slave master, right.
Mhm,
Absolutely.
mhm,
And that's
yeah.
like my people, because I'm Creole, so it's like my people. We come in all shapes, sizes. I mean, all colors and everything. My uncle that's like midnight dark. He's got like real light bluish green eyes. It's weird. I mean, it's just weird, and then we just look different.
But this person I was talking to, they did not know that there was a community of Black people that were very fair skinned that only married each other. Like there's a lineage of just there were mixed ancestry from like slavery times, where they married each other,
You know what,
and
Skelton?
yeah.
My family in Louisiana, that's how they started out. They only inbreeded. Like the Indians inbreeded with the same Indians. Okay. And then that's why
Hmm.
you have so many people that, they were in Opelousas, Louisiana. And so that's what happened. So yeah, my family used to do that. I talked about that on my channel too. When, my auntie and my grandmother was talking to me why she left, it's because they had already picked out a cousin for her and everything. And yeah, they inbreeded.
Now, what was the reason for that? Was that like because like social class, or what
To
was
keep
that?
the bloodline as pure as you can. That's
Okay.
basically what it was. Yeah, to keep the bloodline pure. They didn't want, outsiders and all this and stuff. Even some
That
of
wasn't
the
about skin complexion at all or anything like that?
not for my family. No, I don't know about
Oh,
nobody
okay.
else. And see, my grandfather, he's Gula Geechee. So, and yeah, his father was from Trinidad, and I forgot where my great grandmother.
Oh, you talking? Oh, so that was Native American like
Yeah.
mixed
Now I
type of
was
stuff
telling
is
two
what you're talking
sides.
about.
Yeah, I was telling two sides.
But a lot of people passed. A
Yeah.
lot of people passed too.
Mm.
So a lot of
Mhm.
people left their
Now
family
with
and
the
their
Native
whole
American side, I can
identity
see that
to
standpoint. Yeah,
pass.
I can understand that.
And
I
that's
didn't
why a
even
lot of
consider
these
that.
people didn't have no children because they were afraid that if they had kids, that kid would be Black.
Oh yeah, you never know what the
Hold on for
yeah.
a minute, y'all. Here's Brian. Brian, you saying a lot. Don't you have something to tell us, Brian? You wanted to come and talk to me. You don't want to talk to me no more, Brian? I'm just asking because you wanted to talk to me, and I just want to know.
Yeah, I'm just on the panel until Brian
I was,
gets up
I
here,
was
I
just,
guess.
I was just saving some space for you, Brian. But now, I don't know. You may be a little shy now. I don't know, but you know, you can come and say what you want to say, and if people need to come off the panel, we'll get them off. But I just wanted to know what you wanted to say. You had something to talk about. I don't want to. But let me know, Brian, because you saying a lot. You saying
Come
a
on
whole
now,
lot.
baby. Come on, boo baby. Come on and hit the platform.
Now I heard though that Pizarro had blocked Brian, and she's no longer
Oh
associated with
wow, I
Brian.
thought that was Big Baby.
Big Baby, yeah, that's what
Oh,
I heard.
because he's the one who took Bree's channel. Is that true?
Yeah, it may have caused some problems with the trifecta.
She
Wow, and he was
calls
supposed to be
him.
cool with pizza.
She calls him what I call him boo baby. That's my boo baby. She calls him big baby. So yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that would be I mean a problem. I mean, like, cause I mean, Pizarro really liked Brian, so I'm surprised that. And I didn't. What caused that? Cause I thought, I mean, I knew there was a little bit of tension, but I didn't know it was that deep.
I don't know,
Like
and
to
the
take the
thing
woman's
is,
channel. My God.
but what he said was that she embarrassed him by mentioning that he owes her money. And I didn't think it was that bad either, but I guess it
Well, that's
was.
been going on for a while though, but
But you know,
that wasn't
people.
even the current topic either.
That's why I don't use people's stuff, baby. That's why I don't use people's stuff. That's why I don't care if they say, "Hey, you can use it." Hey, Uncle Clyde. I don't care if they say you can use my stuff, Jay. I would never strike you. I don't use people's stuff because people change, and then the next thing you know, they'll strike you, baby.
I
They
think
they
it's
gonna
very
find it.
unfortunate because Brianna had a lot of stuff on her channel, and yeah, that's really messed up. It really
Now the
is.
girls are saying that, baby, it's not the people outside that you need to be concerned about. It's these inside folk. Now that's what the girls are saying.
Well, I hope she uploaded, and try to save some of that stuff and try to put it somewhere else, like you know what I mean, and not just kept it on just her channel and relied just on YouTube saving it. Um, you can only hope for that, but she had a lot of stuff on her channel, so That really sucks.
Mm-mm. Help her rebuild then. Look at Brian. Look at he gets so really nasty. He gets so nasty sometimes. I don't know why he gets so rude, so nasty.
Hey Jay,
So
y'all, let me
rude.
ask you a
So
question.
Mhm.
Did you hear Sean? I agree with this though. Did you hear Sean Bradley say that there is no more B sector? They need to rename themselves
Oh
because
no, the B sector will always be B sector. Nobody ain't renaming shit. No, it's the B
Dang, you
sector.
cut me out before I could. But what
Mm.
he was saying was, he said y'all wouldn't have never cussed each other out, supposedly been mad at each other, and then tomorrow y'all be back on the same panel and y'all talking and all of that. Said the beefs was beefs now, and then he said we all knew he's talking about Lemon. I ain't gonna say he said his name, but he called him a simp. He said, y'all let this simp, y'all know Lolo's scared, and y'all let this simp scare her, with, and it was just, he was on point. He was on point, though. But I just wanted to know what your thought of it was. That's
You
it.
know what though? My thing is this: some people are holding on and not letting people on. So some things are, I don't know. Again, the beef.
Y'all, he be back. Y'all know how he goes through a certain spot and his phone drops. So he'll be back. What's up,
oh, he just
Stephen, dude?
must be having technical problems. Oh, you back?
Yeah, here he is. He's back.
The beef sector will always be beef sector,
I don't hear
and I mean,
anything.
regardless. Brian was coming up. I guess he got a little scared when I left. Okay, there he go. Brian the third entered the studio. Let me go ahead and put my thing up here because I don't want to get, because if it could be Rico or somebody or Shakim, he using other people's stuff. What's
Sha,
up?
Sha. What's
What's
up?
up?
Good morning.
Hey, what's going on?
I just wanted to come and ask Stefan, did he feel the same way when Ness and her strike team, or was he part of her strike team?
What?
Oh, you have a good morning.
Oh, that was so punk. Stefan, that's what you want to do, Brian?
Where'd Stephen go?
He left, but yeah,
Oh, my.
that's interesting.
Oh, my. Come back, y'all.
I think it's interesting.
Oh, Lord.
I think it's extremely interesting that Brian do, but again, he'll come up, say something, and then drop on down.
Boo Baby dropped the mic, honey. He was like, let me drop this mic
Mm,
real quick.
yeah.
Well, let
Brian,
me be a no. Excuse me. Good morning. I said good
Good
morning.
morning.
Hey
whatever.
Libra brother Fox.
Tamp that
Kisses to
down.
you,
Tamp
man.
that
Man, I
down.
gotta catch
Hey, it's
up on
Black
your
History.
last live. I have to
It's
catch up
Black
on your
History.
last
Tamp
live.
that down.
Okay,
Tamp
baby.
that down. Tamp that down. It's Black History. Tamp that down. Now, what you need to say to me, say it.
No, first of all, I said good morning. Don't try to gaslight me. You calling me
I'm
a
not
punk.
gaslighting you. Okay. It
You
was
calling me a
you
punk
said that
because I
and
asked
you
him.
dropped. And you dropped.
Oh my God, I don't
You
want to
didn't give them
argue
a
this
chance
morning.
to
I'm gonna have me a
respond.
good day today.
Or have
You
yourself a
calling me a
damn good day.
punk because I
Bye.
asked him.
Bye. You dropped. You dropped. You didn't wait for the response. You dropped.
Because
You
I didn't.
dropped.
I don't care for his
Well,
response.
then why even bring it? Why
Well,
even
why
ask the
would he?
question?
Okay, first of all, why would he even say something to me when he have a
Um,
whole friend who ass he kisses who has a strike team? What are you
okay, but
talking about?
why couldn't you
So
wait
y'all
though?
have a
You
beautiful
dropped.
day. I got stuff
Anyway,
to
be a
do.
punk again. Yep. There go. See, that's punk. That's punk. That's the punk. Okay, so we dealing with the punk Brian. We're not dealing with compassionate Brian today. We dealing with punk Brian today.
Hey, the hood table. Pastor agreed with what you did, girl. I do too. I stand with you.
I stand with you, hood table. Anybody who uses your stuff should be struck. I don't care who they are. I don't care if your mama is the only one looking and you and your mama is on here. You don't have the right to use people's stuff. And I stand with you. And you're right. People don't support and then they want to use your stuff. And then they so brazen with it, like they can use it. So I agree with you 100%. This is why I don't use people's stuff for the table. Even if I ask them, I don't use it. You know why? Because they can always come back and strike you.
Yeah,
Now,
but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Brian is very upset today, but I said what I said. You sat there and you said something and you clicked off. And now you upset and you clicked off. And that's a punk move. If you ask the question, wait for the response. But I don't appreciate that. And again, I'm gonna stop giving y'all access because you get tired of that. And my thing is petulant. I just don't appreciate that. And I
Okay,
said,
so tell me what I did wrong again this morning. Please tell
well,
me.
first of all, you asked the man a question and then you clicked off before you got the answer. And then you just did the same thing a couple of minutes ago. And I just can't stand it because it's just like, okay, can you not deal with someone having a conversation with you? Can you
I
not
don't
deal
want to
with
have one
somebody
with
like that?
him, but he had my
But,
mouth.
but,
He
but
had my
why
name in
even
his mouth.
responding? Why even respond? I
Well,
mean, why even
because you
respond?
asked him the question, and he had a lot to say, and I came up and I asked him, well, you're saying all this about me, but did you say that about your homegirl? That's
And
what I
and then
said,
you didn't
and I
wait, and then
stand
you
in
clicked
it.
on her. Well, you did stand in it because you
Okay.
clicked on it.
Well, I'm standing in it. I mean, you're mad about
I'm not
Brianna. I
mad at
mean,
anything. I'm not
no,
mad
I'm
at
not
anything. I'm
saying.
sitting in my
First of
corner
all,
office. I'm not
first of
mad
all, you're
about
so ready
anything.
to respond. I wasn't talking to you when I said that. I'm talking to
Okay.
him. Okay,
Okay.
I'm
Well,
talking to him. If he's
well,
so
well,
upset,
let me. Okay, then. Hold on for a
oh
minute.
my
Okay?
God, this is not
Go
pleasant.
ahead.
This
No,
is not
no,
pleasant.
no, 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 no. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead
Well,
now.
I'm just saying I was minding my own business. All I did was type. I didn't want nothing this morning. I just woke up. I didn't want nothing. I didn't say nothing to him. He said stuff to me. So let's start there first. So I was just responding to him. If he thinks it's so unfortunate and I'm taking people's channels, I don't give a fuck what whoever think about what. She did shit to me. And if they don't think that is warranted, a lot of people did shit on here that wasn't warranted for the punishment for the crime. So I can go down a list and talk about that, but that's in the past. I don't care about that, nor do I choose to even care. But he brought me up talking about it's unfortunate. And I simply asked him, well, what about your homegirl? Did you tell Ness that? Did you go and explain that? Like, gathering people together behind a group chat? That's fucked up to take people's channels and flag them as well? Or is it only okay when Brian do it? I really wouldn't give a fuck about the answer. I just wanted to pose that question. So if I'm a punk, let me be gaslit to being a punk. I'll be a punk
Okay,
today.
whatever. I'm just you answered. You clicked on it. It was important enough for you to click on.
Oh,
It was
okay.
important enough for you to write and click on it. He
Okay.
must have penetrated. He must have got
Oh,
somewhere.
well, okay. Okay.
All right.
All right, Jay Wilson, you have a good day. God bless you.
I'm
Leave a
already
one to
having a
five
good
minutes.
day.
I love you, ma'am. I'll catch up on your video, ma'am. Have a good one. Bye
Okay,
bye.
smooches to you, baby.
Child, these people.
Did you see? Let me ask you a question. This is what I wanted to ask you. Did you see that Shakim used Kimmy's name or something like they had the document? He used Kimmy's name as if he owned Kimmy's channel. And who's what's her name? RMY and Envy showed it. KRN, he put it on his community wall. That he's been using different content creators' names as if he's them to check on strikes and do different things. I didn't think people could do that for YouTube. I'm so behind.
All I can say is if you can scam some Nigerians, baby, you can do anything.
Okay, you keep saying that, and I don't have a problem with Shaka. I never have, but I just didn't know he was doing that. I'm like, wow, okay, wow, and then
Okay, here's Stephen. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Here's
okay,
Stephen. Let me see what Stephen has to say. Let me bring Stephen in.
YouTube Entertainment. I thought he was cool with Kimmy too. I didn't know that.
I could not hear.
Stephen.
My mic stopped working. So
Hey,
I couldn't
Stephen.
hear y'all, and I couldn't. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah. I just had to go do the replay to hear what Brian said. I did not even hear what he said, so
Dang,
my
he
mic
dropped too.
stopped working. But
Yeah,
no, I
he
was
back
not a
now.
part of Ness's strike team. No. Remember, Ness don't trust me. I wasn't invited on the trip.
Well, he wanted to
Why would I
bring
be a
that
part
up,
of a
baby,
strike
because
team if I'm not
he
trusted
was
to go on a
asking,
trip?
were you a
That doesn't
part of
make
that and
sense.
everything? But he said he didn't want to hear the answer. He wanted to give his
Can y'all
discourse,
hear me, or
and
is it my mic messing up
we
again?
can hear you fine.
I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, hey, D Miss O.
Hey,
But he
Pastor, you was looking
wanted you to
good.
know how he felt because you heard his
Hey,
feelings.
beautiful.
You
But
heard
I
he
thought he
feelings.
wanted to talk to you. It was wait. Man, I need to go back and watch
Brian
the
don't want to
replay
talk. He
longer
done
because I
changed
didn't
his
know he
mind.
was.
He don't like me today. He liked me yesterday, but he don't like me today. He done changed his mind. But he got hurt in his feeling. He want to come tell you, and then he was gonna run.
Oh
So he gonna
Lord.
say this, and then he gonna run from it. I ain't mad at it. Hey.
I don't remember saying
Pastor.
anything bad about him.
Oh,
I
there go
said
Brian
that it's
again.
messed up that Bree lost her
Hey.
channel. Like
Yeah,
that was a
here's
fucked up
Steph.
thing
I
to do.
mean, Stephen
I
said he don't
mean,
remember saying
what's bad
anything
about
bad
that?
about you.
Oh well,
Oh, good
that's my
morning,
opinion.
Stefan.
You can't get mad at everybody's opinion.
No, I'm
Good
not mad
morning,
at your opinion.
Brian.
Good morning, Stefan. How you doing today?
Good morning, Brian.
I just wanted to, since people asked you about, how you felt about that. I
Mm,
want to just come and ask you, you gave your opinion about me, which is you can always do that. Anybody can give an opinion. I just wanted to come and give an opinion about how you felt about, Ness and all the other people that took all the other people's channels.
I don't. I didn't even know that was going on. I did not know that
You
was
didn't
going
know
on,
Ness was
Brian.
taking people's
Remember, I wasn't
channel?
trusted to go on the trip. Remember when you like how you switched up on me live when you thought you was going to Nestation? Kind of like that.
You
Oh, I
didn't know
switched
Ness
up
done
on
took
you.
people's channel,
Yeah,
That
Stephanie.
it
was
happened
fun
live
to do
on
that.
here on this
I
channel.
mean, you switched up on a couple of people to yourself, correct? So I mean, ain't that what they do in the beef sector and in the script and the play?
Oh, I'm not
Or
in the beef sector. I'm in the Umar
oh
sector.
but you so
I'm
be
just
up
over
over
here
here a
chill. I'll
lot.
come over
Oh,
here and chill
okay.
every now and then, but yeah.
It's not the beef sector when Brian do it, but when everybody else do it, it's a script, it's a play, and
But you don't feel. But
turn your
why did you do
channel
that to
off when it's
Brianna
time,
though,
right? I don't give a
Brian?
fuck. But let's be clear. Brianna wouldn't give a fuck about me, and I don't give a fuck about her. Let's be very clear about that.
But what
This
caused
is
it? Because it seemed like it was out of nowhere.
let me tell you what caused it was because I wanted to do it. And she came up over here when I was fighting up over here, and she came and she tried to jump me and put her foot on my back when I was on the ground fighting. So I saved my lick back. That's the beef sector way, correct? At least I'm honest
Oh,
about it, and I came and I raised my hand and told her I did it, correct? Call me a snake, call me whatever you want. I'm standing in my shit and I'm owning it, and I'm it's a lot of moving and shit, huh? It's a lot of moving. That's all I hear is while I'm talking, but it's okay. But Stephanie, I rose my hand and I did it. Ask your homegirl how many people she done flagged and how many people sitting weeks off and 2 weeks and 7 days off because of her and her
Mm,
team.
well,
Ask your homegirl that. Why don't you ask her that? And then you come and talk to me and call me a snake, and I'll think about biting my tongue and not responding. Okay, y'all have beautiful days, and I love all of y'all. I mean it. Good day.
bye, Brian.
Mm.
Well,
Baby, he
oh,
Pastor,
think
I
that's
he
don't
is.
even.
Baby, he think
interesting.
he is
But Brian
Alexis
wanted to talk
Carrington.
to you
Baby, he
about
think he is
your
on
uncle.
Diana. Baby, he think he on Diana's. he think he
Dynasty.
Dominique Devereaux. Child.
Who is Diane
Now,
Carroll's character? What's her name?
Dominique Devereaux.
Yeah, Dominique Devereaux style.
This champagne is burnt. Obviously, it's been sitting in the
It's
bottle.
been burnt. That's why I love
See,
that.
y'all hating on Brian. Y'all wrong.
Girl, nobody ain't hating on Big Baby. Ain't nobody hating on Big Baby. Nobody ain't hating on Big Baby. Big Baby did a punk move, and I called him out on it. And I'm like, well, if you wanna say something to step and then say it, and don't click out. Just talk to him. You don't see nobody. Look, I stepped away from it. I let him say what he need to say. Step and say what he need to say, and that's what I did. But my thing is, just don't say something and then click out. You know what I'm saying? It's just like throwing a rock and running. So, here's the man. He don't have a problem conversing
Well,
with you.
yeah, no, not at all. And I just wanted to ask him that question because it just seemed like it came out of nowhere. So he
Yeah, I
said he
mean, he's getting
saved his
all
lick
sensitive
back.
in
I
his
don't know how
spirit.
long ago that interaction was, but
Why you want Brian to
uh,
drag me again,
yeah,
powwow? I was up here being facetious, but when he dragged me again, I cuss him out again. That's how this shit work, bitch.
it's interesting.
And like I said, I don't have a problem with Brian. I just thought what he did was punk like to sit up here and
Yeah, I
say it
don't
and
either.
then
I don't
click
have a
off.
reason to not like
I'm like, just
that.
have a
Yeah.
conversation. Have the conversation. That's all. But yeah, he clicking off and all clicking off. I gotta go by and clicking off. I'm like, okay, it is what it is.
Well,
And my thing is, if you did what you did, you did what you did. Okay. And then the thing is, this is why I look at you with the side eye, because if you did that little bit debris, then again, who's to say with the trademark fortune situation? because you said that embarrassed you too. So that's why I'm always looking at people with the side eye because
Oh
they would say
yeah,
one
Brian
thing,
didn't
but
flag
then they do
They gonna
another
trademark.
lick
thing.
back. Yeah,
And I'm gonna
That's
leave
what
that
I'm saying.
alone.
Because
you
Brian didn't
never.
flag
Yeah.
trademark at all for this.
That's
Something
crazy.
happened between them.
I'm gonna leave it alone because he still could be trying to get his lick back. See, that's the whole thing.
At any given
At
time.
any time, it depends on which personality gets up today. Let me put my banner up because he might do something now. You just never know. You just never know.
Talking about because I ain't done nothing to you today, and why am I getting all this motherfucking smoke? And I ain't done shit but woke up. This is the fickle shit I talk about, and that's why I say I don't owe nobody no loyalty because I've been looking at people with the side eye for
Mm-hmm,
months and years. So I don't care who
mm-hmm,
looks at me with the side eye. I've been looking at a lot of people.
mm-hmm.
Y'all been doing fucked up shit up on here
Who is
and
y'all?
and
Quantify. Call
channels.
the names. Call the name. Who's y'all? Who's y'all?
You,
Who?
Sean,
So who have I been doing stuff with? Give
Fabe,
me the names.
Tracy,
Give me the names.
the Row. It's a whole bunch. I can
Give me
name
the
a whole
names.
bunch.
Who have I been doing stuff with?
No,
Tell me who
no,
have been
you're
interacting
not
with and
talking to
setting
any
people
of
up.
your other guests like this. So why do you talk?
No,
Why is the
but no,
hostility
you brought
towards
out a
me?
generalization, so I want you to call it out.
Okay,
Because if
so
you're
well,
right,
I'm
I will
asking for a
tell you if
little
you're
bit of
right.
respect, please, because I don't.
No, 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 no. You
I mean,
just
you're
made a
hostile.
sweeping.
You're yelling
You
at me.
made
You're
no,
singling me
sir. Come
out.
on, educated man. You just made a sweeping
You're
generalization.
trying to
So I'm
gaslight me
asking you.
today
I'm not gaslighting you. I'm asking you a specific question. Who
for
are
your
the people?
entertainment and for
Who
your
are the
payola.
people? Who are the
hmm
people? Who
I
are the
just
people?
I just
No,
named them.
who have
You,
I been working with? Who have
I
I
nobody
worked with
said
to set up
working with. What are you
somebody?
talking about? No, who said
No, you
working with?
just said that y'all
I
have
did
done
not
it and
say
y'all been
working
running
with. Who are you
plays.
talking about working with? I never said that.
You need to go back and listen to what you said
Okay, so tell me what I said then.
because it made it sound like people are working behind the scenes and doing
I said
things and
I've
doing
been
plays.
looking at first of all, I don't have. First of all, why am I getting upset? Because this is
Why?
no, this
Why?
is a
That's what I'm
script.
just saying. It's a simple question.
Hold up. Excuse me. This is a script. So, Brian, get back into your character. Yeah, I flagged Bowie Channel, and you're looking at me with the side eye, and I've been looking at a lot of people with the side eye. What's different about the side eye today in 2026 than the whole history of this nasty, raggedy ass beef sector? Brian, are you back in script? Click back into your character. Yeah.
Mhm.
So. Yeah, so what's the difference about what I did today for people to look at me with the side eye and all the shit that people have done in this past? Uh, what was those
I don't
same side
disagree. I
eyes?
don't disagree with you. My issue with you was
Oh,
you just couldn't have a conversation and you
because
was
I didn't
clicking
want
off.
to. I'll be a punk today
Well
because I
then, and
didn't
then
want
why even
to.
click on then? I would rather you
Well,
not
because I
have even
wanted to
come up
ask him. He had a mouthful to say about how he felt about Bree, which is
because he
his.
penetrated you and he got you to the point that you
What if
clicked
he
on.
did? What if
Okay,
he
he
did when he
did. No,
said
no,
that?
what if no, it's
Okay,
not
so what if
if.
he did?
If
What is
he
the
did,
prize if he did? What is the
he
prize
did.
if he did? What
He
is the
did. It's no
prize if he
prize, it's
did?
just it's what we
Oh,
figured.
okay,
Go ahead.
Stephen, you penetrated me, Stephen, when you gave your opinion
Mm-hmm.
about the Brianna situation. I wanted to come and penetrate you, but
Mm.
right back and return the favor and ask you,
But Stephen ain't up
what.
here clicking on and clicking off. Stephen is
Okay,
pretty much
wow, he did
constant.
a gaslight. Stefan didn't click on and click off. Wow, he's better than me.
No, he's sitting right here. He's sitting right here
Oh my God, Stefan, you're not a
because he can
punk.
wait for a
Stefan, you're not
response.
a punk, Stefan. You're not a punk. Oh
Oh,
my
thank you,
God,
Brian.
you're not a punk in the in this raggedy beef sector. Oh my God, you win all
Well,
the
you're a part of this
prizes.
B sector, so
You
that makes
win
you
the
raggedy
prizes,
too.
Stephanie. Oh, I call that nigga Stephanie. Stephan,
Oh,
you win the prize, Stephan. You
mhm.
win the prize. And I want to just come on and click off
Look at
and
this.
ask you
Look at
in
this.
a punk. Oh, yeah, I'm in my character.
Look at
Oh,
this. Baby, you are always in character.
baby,
Trust
and
me.
you are too,
I
baby.
am. I
Ain't you
am.
making
You are
okay? So.
always in character. You
Okay,
are
well, go ahead.
always in
But thank
character,
you. You
Brian.
ain't gonna gaslight me today,
It's no
brother.
gas, baby. It
Try
ain't no
again.
gas, baby. This is an electric vehicle. You
Try
remember the one you used to
again. You're not
have?
gonna
None of
This
us.
is an
gaslight
electric vehicle,
me.
boo. No
You're
gas. No
not
gas
gonna
needed.
gaslight me, baby. The double
Electric
wide
vehicle.
trailer and all, the
No
cockeyed and
gas needed.
everything.
No
You're
gas
not gonna
needed.
gaslight
Another
me,
hybrid.
No
baby.
gas
No, not
needed.
today. Baby, it's
Brian, no gas
payday.
needed, baby.
The thing is
No gas
Lord, I
deposited
needed.
came to
into
come
my
down on my
account.
property. Y'all
You're not
better
gonna
do too much.
gaslight me, baby. Get your
No
money
gas
somewhere
needed. You've already
else.
been gaslighted for the
Yeah,
mere
no,
fact that you
no,
clicked
no, I
on
ain't
when
already
Stephen
been
said what he
shit,
said.
bitch.
Honey, Stephen
I ain't
couldn't say
already been
to
shit.
and look at you.
I'm
You came right
choosing to
back on
talk
up
to
here.
you.
Just like clockwork. Just like clockwork. You're so predictable.
I'm predictable. Is that supposed to make me get mad and cuss you out?
No, it's just the truth. You're predictable.
No, no. Well, let it
It's
be
just
clockwork.
true.
Let it be clockwork then, okay?
Oh, let me put my
Did you get what you
banner
need?
up.
Let me pull a James Caldwell. Did you get what you need? Okay, well, y'all have a beautiful day.
Yeah, he got
Clockwork.
exactly then some.
Girl,
And
well,
then some,
good,
believe it or
good,
not. And
baby.
then some.
Good, good.
Oh, this is Goosey. Okay,
Jay
Brian, you can click
Wilson.
down now. We got somebody more interesting. You can go
Whoa,
down.
Okay,
whoa,
okay.
Okay.
This is the
damn. Whoa,
motherfucker
whoa,
right here.
Bye.
whoa.
I'm ready for this motherfucker right here.
Jay
Hey.
That
Wilson,
was
I have a
Jay.
question.
Hey, Jay
Goosey, you
Wilson,
need to
have
leave my
fun with your
name out
channel,
your
Jay
motherfucking
Wilson. Be so
commentary.
goosey, don't say nothing out of line, Jay Wilson.
Oh, I got my
I'm gonna
hand
show
on
you
the
how
trigger.
interested I am, bitch.
Jay Wilson, Jay Wilson, Jay
Okay.
Wilson.
You
Can
ugly
I?
bitch, strong face, airbag face, under the eye looking bitch. Jay Wilson,
Okay.
shut your
Thank
ant
you.
face, you ugly ant face,
Okay.
bitch. I'ma
All
show you.
right. All right, baby. Anyway, Goosey, go
Goosey,
ahead.
leave me out of
Jay
your
Wilson,
commentary.
can I?
Leave me out of
Did you
your
click down
Demon
commentary.
Soul,
yourself or did
Demon Soul.
you
Hold on a
drop
sec.
off?
Hold on, hold
Now,
on.
Goosey,
No,
don't.
y'all not
Because
gonna keep.
Hold
Goosey.
on, Demon
Is
Soul. I'm trying to
anybody
ask him a
there?
question real quick. Hold on. Jay Wilson,
Mhm.
I'm streaming right now. Can I
That was
stream
another
this too?
dynasty
Since I'm on
moment.
here?
Well, Goosey, do what you want to do. Do
Can
what you
I?
want to do, Goosey. But I tell you what, Goosey, if it comes up on my timeline and I push the
I
button,
can't hear anything. Is anybody there?
yeah, we're here. We're here. So if I push the button and if you on that line, you just go ahead and get flagged. It's just that simple, Goosey. So
I bid
yeah,
you adieu
because
then.
unlike Hood Table, I don't lose sleep over it. I don't lose sleep
Oh,
over
so
it. But
now
when
a
it's
motherfucker
time,
trying to dare you and
when
see
it's
what you're gonna do.
time, when it's time, it's time. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. When it's time,
Goosey, I
it's
wouldn't
time.
do that.
Brian, you still spazzing out?
Oh, Stephen, this is iPhone. It's your iPhone,
It's
Stephen.
an
It does mine
iPhone.
too. When
Okay.
somebody drop down, you can't hear everybody else.
Sound isn't working. Okay, he said he'll be back. So
Okay.
Brian, you still spazzing out? You calm down a little bit?
Shaker, shaker.
What happened to D-Miss? Oh,
I can finally hear something.
okay. So I'm
Is
just laughing.
StreamYard messing up for anybody else? Because my sound keeps going out.
Nah, I'm on my
Well,
I
computer.
didn't hear
I
anything
don't get on
Goosey
my
said down
D-Miss
the
O
channel.
said it may be your iPhone if you have an iPhone.
Yeah, this iPhone about to go in the trash too. What? I
So
didn't
this
hear
is the
anything
thing.
Goosey
So
said.
let me answer this question to Goosey because I think Goosey was trying to say he's streaming me now. Okay, Goosey. Okay, so what am I supposed to feel about that? But if you come up on my line when I automatically take people out, then it is what it is. See, that's what I'm saying for you. But I'm gonna say this.
That's what Goosey said.
Yeah,
He said he's
you're
streaming you
wrong.
live now.
Hood Table has a right to do, and you're mad because Hood Table actually got you. And you think that you're untouchable, and Hood Table touched you. And you're pissed because you were so brazen, like you just did a couple of minutes ago, to say that. But all I'm going to say, Goosey, is if you are, fine. When you come up on the list, because I'll check every month, I check to see who's on. And if you get
Out of your nice list.
flagged, it is what it is. That's how I feel about it. I don't care if he's streaming me or not. See, that's not the point. Let me see. You're not getting the point here. Whether he's streaming me or not doesn't matter to me. Because you all know I don't usually flag people. But then when I go through monthly, if you on the list, I don't care if it's 5 years ago, your page may come down or you may get a strike. So that's all I'm saying. So whether he is or not, it
I
doesn't matter.
didn't know Goosey was petty like that. I thought like if a
Oh,
person
he's
didn't
very
like him
petty.
screaming their stuff that he just wouldn't do it.
He's
That's what
very
he.
petty. He's very petty. So no, he's very petty. But it is what it. I don't have a problem with these folks. But I'm telling you, I agree with Hood Table. You don't support me. You don't come over. You don't drop down. And then all of a sudden you want to use my stuff. Absolutely not. And regardless of what y'all think, it's still her stuff. And I don't care if it's only 2 people in her room and she only had 2 subscribers. It's still her stuff. And obviously it was good enough to stream. So if it's good enough to recap and stream, then it's good enough to ask for permission.
Y'all, he said he know that Goosey's
Baby,
not.
don't, baby. Some of these people, I swear they need an IEP. I'm not going through that again. I just told them that I don't care. I understand what you're saying. Y'all go roll it back and see what I just said. I don't care if he's streaming me or not. That's not the case. Now I stand with Hood Table because obviously she had an issue and she dealt with it.
So you penetrated Goosey, and Goosey tapped in to try to penetrate you.
I guess, but baby, you can't because I don't get penetrated.
My God.
Hello. The only thing that penetrate me is those micro needles. Okay. And that disc port. And I'm gonna leave it right there. I'll let you fill in the blanks. Anyway. I think it's really interesting. But like I said, even with the Brian situation, he acts like a petulant kid and talking about somebody gaslighting. Baby, nobody ain't gaslighting you. Stephen asked the question, you got pissed off, you clicked on the link, you dropped, and you got mad because I'm like, that was punk. It was because, again, you didn't wait for the answer. You said you didn't want to hear the answer, then why even respond in the first place? But it's that petulant kid-like demeanor that you carry. And then what do? Oh, you want to call names now, because when you can't get what you want, that's what you do. You call people names. I don't need to call you names. And I'm quite satisfied with what I have. But Brian, that
Yeah, he
work.
was actually speaking nicely of you earlier.
Yeah, but
He's saying
baby,
that you were
baby,
back in school and he thinks you are a smart man, and he was. That's what I remember. I don't remember him talking trash on Brian.
It doesn't matter with Big Baby, because Big Baby is petulant. And even though he's big in stature, he's a small man when it comes to emotional intelligence. And that's the type of person. That's why I look at him with the side eye too. I'm like, Chaba. Because that's what he does. So it is what it is. And then he says, getting in script. You always in character. Even when you get out of character, you still in character, because we see the dynamics of your personalities. We see the dynamic of your personalities. You're a multi-personality person, and they just show up like Sybil. They just show up. Baby Sybil, okay? Baby, they show up. 1 minute you nice, Brian. 1 minute you Jehovah Witness, Brian. 1 minute you I don't give a damn, Brian. I mean, it's just many facets of Brian. And I think I got up on the wrong side of the bed, Brian. And so that's it. But what you said pissed him off, even though you were just asking a question. And then he clicked on, and then he did that punk move and clicked off. And I think it's funny because I'm like, oh, you didn't want to hear the response. It didn't penetrate me. Then why did you come up in the first place? Anyway, interesting.
Well, so he was upset because I asked him why did he flag Brianna's
that
channel.
too. Baby, hold on for a minute. Baby, y'all caught that. Ooh, honey, he got real mad. Ooh, baby. Because again, it's about ego. He has a fragile ego. I'm so
confused. Why is everybody mad?
Baby, because they mad. It's a fragile ego. I said, okay, Goosey here, go ahead. You can be quiet now because somebody who got a little bit more talent here. Baby, that pissed him off. Go ahead, Creole.
No, I was just telling him, I said, I'm on my second cup of coffee. I'm over here smiling, girl. Go ahead.
Look. Baby, it don't take much. These girls are predictable. They predictable. Jay Wilson, didn't you just do that with who? Tracy. I don't know what I did with Tracy. Brian craves your attention. You're right. He does have a fragile ego, a very, very fragile ego. He couldn't stand the fact that Stephen was over here asking the question. And of course, he came up dropped down. And then after that came back up. And if Stephanie
And it
didn't
wasn't a
rebound
tricky
him,
question either.
yeah. Jay Wilson, when you said that Brian Lips get extra chap, don't play me. What he did with Al? Okay, let me see. Notice how Brian shows up with certain people on the channel, and he always wants to be the belle of the ball. Baby, you ain't know. You ain't know.
That was a ball.
He wanted to. He said, Jay Wilson. Now you remember last night, Jay Wilson, I'm gonna come up when you got time. I want to talk to you. I want to. And so I'm making space. Oh no, he wants to be real. You know. And then Stephen comes up, then Goosey comes up, and he go Brian, he clicks in. Then Miss O comes up, he gonna click in, baby. Oh yes, he wants to be the belle of the ball, honey. He wants to be. I'm Brian Burrell, can't you tell? We know. He gonna get on his channel and cuss like a sailor today. Cause again, the bad guy, bug-eyed thing. And Brian, by the way, you better start drinking some water because them glasses are giving very big glasses. You looking very much like Kim Burrell. Them glasses are getting very big on that small face. Baby, when he first got them glasses, they were like, okay, but now that face shrinking, that face is shrinking now. Yeah. He gonna be looking like Randy.
Why is everybody
on
on
American Idol. What's that man name? Randy Jackson. He gonna be looking like that California raisin Randy Jackson. So anyway,
you
he gonna cut it first and
getting better,
delete it.
y'all. He's getting better. We got to give him a little grace. He's getting better.
Not California raisin, Randy
Come
Jackson.
on, Randy Jackson. Okay, with them glasses. I ain't mad at him. But my thing is he does stuff like that, and it's funny to me. The belle of the ball. I'm telling you. I mean, you right though. You right. Just trying to figure it out. He comes over here when it's convenient. Anyway, but look, y'all. It's almost it's 9:08. So let me get on this.
Wait,
job that I
Jay
don't
Wilson.
have.
Before you get onto that, I just got one thing to say before I'll exit. This champagne has been burned.
Oh, if the champagne is burnt, then I suggest that you try the caviar, which is not burnt. And then she would say, I wouldn't know. That's Asatrova, and I prefer Petrosian Beluga. What the hell are you doing? You'll find out very soon, very soon. You said this was not a social visit, but whatever it was, I enjoyed myself thoroughly. Ciao for now. Okay? This champagne is burnt. Obviously, it sat in the bottle at some point in time. Baby, that champagne is burnt. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. It was real. Y'all take care. Peace and love.